My name is Sana. I am originally from Syria. I moved to Vancouver about 20 years ago as a skilled immigrant. In Syria, I worked as a civil engineer. My journey in Canada led me in a different direction. I started volunteering to help newcomers integrate into the Canadian society. And during that time, I saw how confusing, overwhelming it can be for immigrant and refugee family to understand the Canadian system, especially the education, healthcare, and social services. Inspired me to change my career path. I completed a diploma in social work. Since 2016, I started working in the Vancouver School Board, helping the newcomers and refugee student and their family to settle in Canada and access the resources and feel supported in their new community. My work on building trust with the families, helping them understand the education system and advocate for their needs so that student can succeed both in school and in their new lives in Canada. As someone originally from a small minority, primarily lives in the south of Syria, in a city called Suwayda, region that has been our historic homeland for more than 200,000 years. People have always been known as a peaceful community, have never and will never attack others, dominate anyone, or create our own independent state. Wherever the community have lived, we have remained loyal to the country we call home. What happened in July 2025, after the Syrian regime had changed, was turned into a place of horror. It was a direct attack on civilians and on a community that has always tried to remain peaceful. It was a massacre, genocide, to be honest. Innocent men, women, and children were killed in their own homes, stormed. Homes were burned, and the women were raped, leaving behind their homes, their memories, and everything they had built over generation, simply trying to survive. Government forces entered the hospital and started killing everyone inside. Families were burned alive, and others were executed in cold blood. It was like for almost 5 days, the attack, a brother living there in the city, and you can't imagine the 48 hours, couldn't sleep. All they couldn't sleep because we know what we do for them. For that community, this was not tragedy. It was a deep trauma for them and the community both inside Syria and outside across the world. Because we have living here in Canada, we have Druze living in United States, Australia, in Europe, everywhere in the world. And outside Syria, feel responsibility to raise awareness and speak up for those who cannot. Must understand what happened in Sweden, and the victims are not forgotten. My community faced serious shortage of food, medical supplies, and basic services, and still do to this day. We are still waiting to open a humanitarian corridor for our people in Sweden, because they still in siege, and the Julani forces is still like across the city, and people inside the city, they can't go outside getting anything. Students, they can attend the university. Children, there's no school there because the school building have all the refugee from the village. They are sitting and living inside the schools there. That's why there is no power, no electricity. We were like calling everyone, all the world, to ask for like support, like sending like medical supplies to people, because sick people, like many people, they died because there is no insulin, because like the people, they have cancer, they need treatment. And it was like situation so bad for everyone. It was a tragedy for us. That's why it makes me more thinking about speak up and talk about my community and people back home. Of course, living in Canada has shaped my perspective in many ways. Canada is a country that values diversity, inclusion, and human rights. And these values influence how I approach my work and advocacy. It has also given me the freedom to speak up about the challenges facing my community, the Druze, to support my community both here and abroad. At the same time, my experience working in the school, also school district, with the newcomers and refugee family, helps me better understand how to support this family. I see their resilience every day, and that is like inspire me to continue this work, because I feel so happy when I'm like helping family and kids in student and supporting the family, and they will be so thankful, and I saw the happiness in their eyes to help them, especially because sometimes they are not fluent in English, they are new, they need to get more information about the resources here in Canada. And this work, it makes me so happy. I'm feeling I'm doing something on the earth. One of the biggest concern people share here about is about the safety and well-being of their families, of course, who are still there in Suwayda, because many like Druze family and the Christian also, because as I said, in Syria we have like Druze, we have Alawi, we have Christian. In my city, we have the big population is like Druze, but we have also too many Christian. They are living. We are living like brothers for like many years. We are living together like in peace in this city. No conflict, no problems, nothing. And after the regime changed now, not only the Druze, they are attacking the Druze, they are attacking Christian, they are attacking Alawis, but the big attack, it was in my city, because in my city, it's like the big population is Druze. We are most of us in one city. That's why it was easy for them to attack us. The future of Syria itself. Many people wonder when the country will stability. Everything is complicated, not safe, no freedom, and they are trying to be Muslim. Can you imagine something like this? You can't imagine. It's like something totally insane, because the community around the world have been active in responding to political and humanitarian challenges affecting with them on the phone, and we will all do something to help our people back home. We organized 2 protests here in Vancouver, and in Toronto we did public events in USA, in front of the American Congress, in front of the Congress. What they show them the videos and Congress, this it's happening, because in the beginning everything it's happened, because even the people videos for themselves. I don't understand mentality back home. I called the police. I have 2 kids here living with me in Vancouver. They are in university. This time I was scared. I told my kids, don't say they attack them. They put them in jail. In Lebanon, the same thing happened. In Europe, they kill 1 year only for your identity. If you will say, they will attack you. Guy, are you Druze? He said, I'm Syrian. He said, I'm Syrian. Are you Druze? He said, yes. And they shoot him only for our identity. the humanitarian crisis affecting civilian, and we are trying government and international organization to take action to protect the people there, and humanitarian corridor, because people in my city, and one lady, she told me she went to the store because we have special accent back home, and she started like asking, he said, "Oh, are you from Sweden?" He said, "Okay, I'm not going to sell you something today." And we were scared everywhere, to be honest, scared for our children in the schools or in the street. It was hard time for us. This is our homes. Canadian to continue learning and asking questions and staying engaged, like public awareness policy, humanitarian support, and international action. As a Druze living abroad, we carry both pain and hope, and we continue to believe that one day Syria can be a place where all its people live in peace.